These children, along with their parents, are becoming better readers through Primetime Family Reading, a program of Kentucky Humanities. But more importantly, Kentucky Humanities and its supporters are responding to a need so prevalent in Kentucky. Currently, only 46% of Kentucky fourth graders are proficient in reading, a percentage in steady decline since 2013. And 16% of Kentucky children who are not reading proficiently by the end of third grade do not graduate from high school on time or at all. And only 44% of Kentucky students entering kindergarten are ready to learn. That's why Primetime Family Reading is so important.
One morning, a mosquito saw an iguana drinking at a water hole.
By reading together with their parents, Kentucky's at-risk children are becoming better readers and better thinkers.
There was a boy named Ping.
At libraries and schools throughout Kentucky, Primetime Family Reading is making a difference in people's lives. Primetime helps address serious reading deficiencies among Kentucky's children.
Let's join in and help them out. What do you all think about the story?
Trained storytellers and humanities scholars guide rich, engaging discussions that open the minds of children and adults to the shared pleasure of reading.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Together, families learn how to talk about the themes, ideas, and questions these books stimulate. Themes like honor, fairness, greed, and citizenship, prejudice, and acceptance. Questions like, what does courage really mean? And how do we know the right thing to do?
Was it really the monkey's fault if the mosquito was the one that started it?
No!
The promise of Primetime is simple. Reading together brings families together. The storyteller reads a selected book, bringing the tale to life. Children and parents alike sit mesmerized, following along attentively. Often, a translator is on hand to read the story in Spanish, and sometimes, because of the rich diversity that Primetime can attract, a book is read in 3 or even 5 languages at once.
And Kennedy went was, was, was.
Then it's time to talk about the story.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by cause and effect, Mr. Adams?
The scholar leads delightful, stimulating discussions, inviting readers to answer some very thought-provoking, perplexing questions based on the book they have just read. The book is the impetus to a good family discussion. Parents witness their children grow and evolve right before their eyes. They begin to see and understand that their family, too, can succeed and move forward. Primetime is so much more than just a family reading program. Yes, children improve their reading and language skills, but they also bond with their parents around the act of reading.
The room is now dark, and the wolf did not.
Primetime is about the magic of connecting through reading for children and their families. For the families participating, that magic is lasting. Once parents discover the joy of reading and discussing good books with their children, they will make reading a permanent part of family life, cultivating the lifelong habit of thoughtful discussion. And because reading is the most powerful intellectual skill a child can master, Primetime really can help turn at-risk students in Kentucky into committed readers before it's too late.
I've seen kids who wouldn't read, wouldn't even pick up a book, start reading out loud. I was just, my grandson, he gets books now, and he has autism, and before he wouldn't, and now he opens, and now he's beginning to sound and read.
And so she began to follow along, and I was amazed at some of the words that she knew, so I feel like it absolutely was beneficial.
And then we had one kid, her mother just told me today, she said, I'm going to really miss this because, I said, why? She said, I caught my daughter reading a chapter book. And she would never pick up a book, not in her free time. She said, I just closed the door and I smiled.
During the course of the program, we made sure we made time to read in the evening. But they made it a habit to go to the closet, get a book, and and want to be read to before bed.
So I know this program is meant to be, and we hope to continue it on and on until we have every child that we know benefit from Primetime Family Reading Program.
Please help give that gift of literacy by sponsoring a Primetime Family Reading program in your region. For more information on Primetime Family Reading, please visit kyhumanities.org.